And then I saw her face. I'm a believer, and not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love.
Hey guys, COHD here, and I am back with another reaction video. And for the next video for MLP Fanfic Reading Week, I'm going to be reacting to another one by TheLostNarrator, and it's called She Watches, I Dance, and it's a dark fic. So, yes, I've already did one, like, earlier, which was, Applejack Calls Customer Service. The reason why there's another one today is because I have a lot of catching up to do. So, yeah, I don't want to waste any more time, so, let's, jump right in. Missed it again. Wait, I'm not sure if I did it properly. Okay. Let's, jump right in. Alright, I got it.
She sits and watches me. I watch back. Her rose eyes look right at me, though I can see that I am not truly seen, not the focus of her gaze. She stares at the wall, at the candle, and at the shadows it casts. A shadow that creeps up the cloud wall of her home and dances with the fire. In the darkness of the night, the candle is the only light she can see. High above us, the clouds conceal the moon's glow, and below, the unicorns sleep in their beds, few even thinking of illumination spells. There is only her, the candle, and me. I dance with the fire and the light it casts, and she watches the shadows moving. Her wings spread, and her back arches like a cat ready to pounce. No, not a cat, a mouse. She doesn't fear the dark. Why would she? I've listened to her boasts, to her claims. Rainbow Dash, hero of Equestria.
This is definitely about Rainbow Dash.
Only Pegasus to perform the sonic rainboom. The top candidate for the Wonderbolts, the element of loyalty. She doesn't fear shadows or my dance, nor should she. My dance is a thing of beauty, a shadow cast by a candle, flowing light hitting the form to create movement. But she's tense, ready to bolt, because a shadow must be cast. A shadow does not simply appear and choose to entertain. A shadow does not move where there is none, does not defy all that is known as right in the world. I should not be there moving freely along the walls. In the darkness,
Can hear hoof steps.
She suddenly moves, slow, calculated movements that allow her to stay away from me as she retrieves another candle. She lights it. I feel the light upon me, another shadow cast, another dancing figure. She dives at me and lands face first in the clouds. I don't stop. I don't miss a step as she rises and starts to swing at where I stand in the room, at where my shadow ends. She hits empty air, and I begin to laugh at her silliness. It's a lighthearted laugh, a childish laugh, a laugh a filly makes when she sees a cloud throwing pies or watches a bully slip on a banana peel. I laugh, and she tenses up again. For a moment, I wonder if she can hear the music, the soft, steady drum beat, that steady thumping that drives me to move. Despite the flames controlling my form, I keep to that steady beat. As I giggle and dance, the beat picks up its pace, and she starts to back away, starts to creep away from the shadows, still staring at me. Her eyes are wide, bloodshot and unblinking, trying to understand. But I keep moving, and the energy begins to grow within my unseen form. My shadow begins to change. The blurred edges become crisp. My form becomes more whole.
I bet this pony is a really good
The
dancer.
pounding beat picks up as she returns to her bed and pulls the covers over her head and stops looking at me. It doesn't matter. I'm having so much fun with this, enjoying myself in the candlelight, dancing my dance as my form shows across the walls. An errant breeze removes my second shadow, and with a single candle lit, I find myself across her huddled form. She peeks out and sees my performance, sees me dance, sees what she cannot understand. The pounding drum echoes, beat faster and faster, and with the heat of the moment, I let go of my inhibitions and start to sing. The notes are mostly those of a soprano, the words of a long dead language, the pace set by her drumming beat. I sing and dance, my voice hitting notes as high as the moon, my voice a haunting melody. The music begins to accompany my speech, screeching violins and slow, deep, booming brass instruments that
I
come
can hear
from
echoes
nowhere.
in the reading.
I can feel the pace increasing to its climax. Can feel my dance hit its peak, its stride. And I change. For a brief moment, I am no longer a shadow. For a brief moment, I am flesh and blood again. Skin made of darkness stretched over long, spindly limbs. A single eye
We're
on
gonna
the
hear a
right
scream.
side of my face. Those
better
markings
not be a
of
jump scare.
lavender that cross my form. I'm alive. And I smile. I show her a joyful grin. And then the drums miss a beat. Her hoof goes to her chest, her eyes wide. Another missed beat. Another. I become shadows again, and I stop singing. The music stops, and I stare at her in silence as the beats become sporadic, unpredictable. She cries out in pain and suffering, and her cries hurt me. And then it all stops. She clutches her chest one final time before collapsing onto the floor, eyes wide. I stare at her form as the door opens and her friends charge in, afraid of the screams that had echoed the night air. One sets
Is
to
it gonna be
work
the main
shocking
six?
her, pumping her chest, trying to start the drums once more. I cry, tears slipping down a face that does not exist. Silent sobs unheard because there is no mouth from which to moan. And then I hear it. A thumping, pounding beat.
Here comes those drums
A
again.
drum. A hearty, powerful drum beat. I look around, listen for the noise, and I find it. She's strong. An earth pony with a golden coat and an orange mane. In an instant, I cross the candlelit floor and hide myself in the shadows. She doesn't notice. She won't. Not until I reappear. Dash continues to cough and sputter as life returns to her, and my heart aches just a bit less at the sight. She stares at the candle, ignoring her friends as they ask her what happened, why she had fallen. She goes to the candle and blows it out. A beam of moonlight is cast through the window, and I can't help myself. And I reappear. The drums beat faster for just a moment, and I bow before the ponies. The drums
She
skip a
bows
beat,
before the ponies.
and I vanish. My concert is over for the night.
Okay, more echoes. Is that it? Oh, okay. She watches I dance. There's the trees are screaming, and Rick. Oh. Okay. That was really good. Oh man. That was I didn't hear any talking like during that fanfic, but I mean, it did include Rainbow Dash in it, and she watches a pony in the shadows dance like around fire, and then scary music comes in the background. Yeah. Oh boy. It's great to be back to reacting to fanfic readings by TheLostNarrator or Scribbler or even Emogak or Goody Serenade. And I do remember reacting to one by TheLostNarrator, which is the Silence one, which is about Twilight turning into like a maniac. Oh god. Listen guys, thanks for watching and ahoy!